this. I don't want it to be vertical. But I do this and it says orientation is locked. What? Alright, well I guess we're locked to this for now. No, Ruru. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me turn down the TV volume. Okay, I guess not.
I did.
No, you turned it back up as I was turning it down.
Oh, I thought I turned it down.
Nope.
Because I turned it down and then... I don't know.
Okay, guys. We have a show to talk about.
Man.
And that's about all we have except anger in us.
Frustration.
Disappointment.
Pissivity.
Pissivity is a good word.
Pissivity works. Okay. So.
I want to take my shirt off. I'm so hot, and I don't know if it's like how much of it is me being mad and how much of it is that's actually hot in here. Are you hot?
No.
It's probably
unless you count under the collar. No.
Oh.
Okay. So, where do we even start with this? Like,
let's go in order.
the Women's Rumble.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't see all of this. I'll let you start.
This was not actually bad. We saw some surprising entries. For example, Sol Ruka. She actually really impressed me in the Rumble. And
what did she do that impressed you? Because I missed the whole thing. I saw Lola Vice.
Well, yeah, Lola Vice was another impressive NXT star in the Rumble.
I didn't like how she hit the same kick over and over in the beginning though, because I think she's like better than that. Like she could have done a few different kicks, but she stuck with what she knew over and over for the beginning.
Right. I think they still need to work on her moveset, but I think she is well on her way to getting that call up.
Yeah.
I think also JC Jane was an interesting entrant into the Rumble. While I am not a fan of JC or Fatal Influence, she was impressive. And even though Liv is kind of evil, it was really nuts to see her get her win. That was cool. What else was there? Seeing Nikki and Brie back together again in the Rumble.
I said hi, so
I
wouldn't interrupt you, and then you interrupted yourself.
Seeing Nikki and Brie back together again. I'm kind of conflicted. Yeah, it was good to see Brie, but then again, it was kind of like a so what moment. Because, well, so what? She's not going to stick around. We know this. She's got Buddy and Birdie to take care of. She's got to go home. Daniel is working as an announcer with AEW, which means he's got to be gone. And, so that means we're not going to get to see a lot of Brie. Nikki, she's starting to get on my last nerve. Really, chick, you have got a serious sense of entitlement. The coolest move in the Women's Rumble was seeing Liv dump Raquel over the top rope. Kudos, Liv. It's about time.
But before we get too far away from talking about Nikki, I personally felt very differently about that because I'm the type of person where if somebody wins the Rumble, for one, I want it to be a big name, but also I want it to be somebody that the fans want to see more of. and people want to see more of the character Nikki. I don't know about the like, the wrestling. I feel like her actual matches are like pretty lackluster compared to what we remember. But like they were never great.
To begin
But
with.
but she's Nikki Bella. Like it would have like felt like a big deal at least, and like holy shit, we get like Nikki Bella at Mania. Um, but Liv was probably the more Liv was the safer option, and so I'm not upset that it was Liv. I'm a little underwhelmed. Um, oh, let's not forget about this. I don't think Alexa was supposed to be eliminated when she was.
Yeah, that was so fluky. Oh my goodness.
and she was who I desperately wanted to see win because I've like had this
Hi, Alfredo.
I love the Wyatts. I love the Wyatt six. And I was really hoping that like Alexa would win and like have a championship match at Mania where maybe her opponent was gonna like cheat or something. And then boom, the Wyatt six come out and like she gets the win and it's like she's like with the Wyatt six. Like that was my dream like moment like for the WrestleMania match for the women.
I think you are going to get your wish as far as Alexa possibly joining the Wyatt Six. We are seeing small glimpses of Alexa's.
Oh, Alexa, stop.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Be careful with that word.
Yeah, my household helper activated herself. But we are seeing small glimpses of the old Bliss personality. Sorry, my dog, she just ran under the bed. And so I think that we may get what we're looking for. Just not the way you described it, babe. It would be interesting because while I love Nikki as part of the Wyatt Six, I think they need a little something.
Okay, can we go more like in depth about that moment, like where Alexa like got eliminated?
That was so just fluky.
So, like, my opinion is that was supposed to be like Alexa almost gets like she's like this close to getting eliminated and like looks at Charlotte like, hey, like what the heck, that was really close, like you almost eliminated me, and they're like, no, I didn't mean to, and then like later in the match like either Alexa turns on Charlotte or something, and like I'm almost positive that was meant like to pay off like in the last like
in the last quarter of the match. Yeah.
And I was so upset when I saw it happen. But I think that Alexa did a great job, if that was a botch, of playing it off super well. Because she immediately like went into, what the fuck, Charlotte? Why did you do that? Like she was on cue. She didn't miss a beat. So like, yeah, kudos to her.
And I think it also plays well into the storyline. This botch actually works well towards splitting up Alexa and Charlotte because we've seen them having issues over the past couple weeks. So, yeah, if it was meant to happen, it was very well played. And if it wasn't, well, that's even better. Rhea and Io, let's talk about them for a second. Yo, seeing Rhea and Io continuously work together, even in a setting that is meant to split tag teams apart, was amazing. And when Io got eliminated, Rhea got back. And I loved seeing Rhea take up for Io. And then seeing the Kabuki Warriors just take off on one another. That was the moment. Kyrie eliminated Asuka, and then Io eliminated Kyrie. Monday night is going to be something to see, folks. It is definitely going to be interesting to see how that situation gets handled, because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for weeks for Kyrie to break away from Asuka. But Liv, let's talk about Liv getting her moment.
Okay.
It's about time. And my adorable boyfriend and I have been talking ever since I got home and walked in the door about the fact that, like, he wasn't sure about Liv winning. Here's the thing. Liv has been a bridesmaid and come in second 2 years in a row. And I think it is finally her time. And I also think it's her time to break away from the Judgment Day. Dom is injured. We don't know how long he's going to be out. Raquel, well, we saw what happened there. And I think she's kind of outgrown Raquel. She needed Raquel to protect her from Rhea. The feud with Rhea is over. And I think it may be time for her to do something different. You know?
Yeah.
She was out for a while.
Wait, hold on. ASMR. Alright, go ahead.
She was out for a while with an injury, and that gave us a break from her. I think it's her time. I think it's her time to win the title again and try it again as a face. So yeah, let her have her moment. She's earned this. She's worked really hard. And yeah, I think it's time for her to go ahead and do what she's earned herself the right to do. This feels right for her, for Liv.
Yeah, but like, my thing is, Liv didn't feel like she needed it. I get what you're saying about her being a bridesmaid, but like, Alexa Bliss, like doesn't quite feel like she's waiting to be, like, well, at least she didn't quite feel like she was being, like, going to be elevated up. It kind of felt like they might, like, kind of hold her down for a long time. Like, I wasn't really, like, totally sure that, like, they viewed her in that light of being a top star anymore, and I think she still is, like, extremely capable of, like, handling that very well. And so her being with Charlotte Flair, I've just been, like, honestly waiting for her to turn on her. And to me, her turning on Charlotte and then, like, having that big match at Mania and like winning a title was the way to go, because, like, I think she needed it more. Like, I feel like she needed that message, like, from the WWE to the audience, like, yes, we view her in this light, like, the badass Alexa Bliss that she is. I don't really feel like that now, though, but I will say this. I think at Mania, her and Charlotte will have a great match, and probably end up, like, I'll probably look at Alexa like that, the way I'm wanting to, like, okay, yeah, like, they do, like, view Alexa in that light. I highly doubt that she loses to Charlotte. But man, watching the match, it was disappointing. It's so disappointing watching her get out so early, because I just so badly wanted it. I so badly wanted her to win. Like she was the ultimate underdog to me in that match.
I think that Alexa's doing what the WWE needs her to do, which right now, is to put Charlotte over as a face. Charlotte can't do it on her own. And Alexa, the fans have wanted her back for so long. You know, she got married, she went away, she had a baby. She didn't come back immediately. She stayed at home because they had nothing for her.
Right.
So after Charlotte's injury, and Charlotte came back and she didn't win against Rhea Ripley, they had to do something. And so, knowing how much the fans wanted Alexa, they used her popularity to push Charlotte over the edge. And right now, that is what they need Alexa to do. And we've talked about this before, about the fact that Charlotte needs something. She's not good enough to do this on her own right now. She doesn't have it. She doesn't, what is it that I'm looking for? She doesn't, people are tired of seeing her as champion.
Yeah. Okay, let me take the wheel here. Let me explain to you, like, why I think you feel the way you feel. She's great in the ring, but the character, the entrance, it's all grown so stale and so repetitive. Every promo feels copy and paste. And just like, for that reason, nobody wants to see her. It's like, it's kind of comparable to how some people felt about Roman Reigns' title run towards the end of it. Like, okay, we like this, the matches are good, but it's so copy paste. Except like his matches were more copy paste, but like, man, like, it's so boring listening to Charlotte talk. And like, for me, I know a lot of people like the entrance. I can't stand the entrance. Like, I just see her with
it's too much like her dad's.
Yeah.
There's no Charlotte in that entrance.
And there's no interaction with the audience either. It's just I could care less.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's great in the ring, but she's really boring. And I feel like when a person gets to that point, to me, that kind of wrestler needs to just be brought around around time for Mania and just like put somebody over, or maybe the Rumble, like maybe Chamber, like 1 to 2 times a year, just come put somebody over. Like, I don't think Charlotte needs anything but to put people over. Like,
exactly. She's too good for that.
Right.
The thing is, Charlotte needs a character shakeup. And Alexa is great for that because Alexa can go so many ways. Like, we see her as this Harley Quinn-esque type character. We've seen her as this little doll in Bray's Playhouse. We've seen her as the mean girl. We've seen her as the sweet girl. We've seen her in so many different ways. She can play so many characters. And Charlotte needs some of that. She needs a personality injection.
Yeah.
Because right now she don't have one. And WWE needs to do the work to shake her character up. Give her a new entrance. Give her some new ring gear. Do something.
This might come off as controversial. Like, this might hurt some people's feelings. But I think that no, it probably won't. Nobody likes Charlotte. She's just not that good at promos. Like, I don't even think that it's just repetitive. Her voice is very monotone, and it's hard to get emotion out of her that feels genuine. I just don't think she's meant to be a character. I think she's meant to be an in-ring performer, and she's great at that. And so therefore they should stop having her do what she's doing. I say put her in the performance center and let her teach people what to do in the ring. Don't don't have her out there setting such a bad example of character work, because her standing right next to Alexa Bliss with the way that that Alexa Bliss she just radiates this like bright energy, like without even really
She don't gotta say nothing.
yeah.
She stands there and it's like,
and she makes Charlotte look awful, and Charlotte's already bad, but like next to Alexa, I'm like, oh Charlotte, you gotta go home. Stop holding Alexa back. Ugh.
But yeah, it's Alexa and Charlotte, I think, they're a good tag team because they both bring something to the table. But I also think they may have run their course as a team.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nia and Lash for a second.
One last thing. Hold that thought. Do you think for sure what we saw tonight was actually the breakup of Charlotte and Alexa?
I think it's the beginning. Yeah. I think we are seeing the start of the end of Charlotte and Alexa. Yeah.
What's next in your mind?
Oh, I think Alexa is going to start taking beatings that Charlotte may not be there for. And we're going to start seeing like the other way around. Accidents happen.
I'm thinking more like the other way around. Like you see Alexa like, nah, like you eliminated me, I'm stepping away from you
I'm good.
Yeah.
And accidents are going to start happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. I don't think WWE is original enough to do anything else, honestly.
What I think is most likely is like Monday or Friday, like whenever the fuck they're on TV, a promo will happen where Alexa's like, all right, so let's talk about this. Let's cut to the chase. You kicked me and I fell out of the ring.
And
you
then you didn't come save me.
You eliminated me from the Rumble. Was that on purpose or not? And like Charlotte's like, no, we're best friends. Remember, we're best friends. I didn't mean to. And you get Alexa being like, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Did she mean to do it? And they're all like, yes. And Alexa looks back at her. She's like, I don't know. And Charlotte's like, no, please. I promise. And then you get like a low blow to the cooter or something. And then you get, the big official breakup. That's my...
I don't think it's going to happen that quickly. I don't think it's going to be that quick. But moving on, let's talk about Lash and Nia. Okay. Lash Legend surprised me. I really did not expect for her to be as impressive as she was. Eliminating Rhea Ripley? When Lash eliminated Io, I was mad. No shade. And then her hanging in there with Rhea, I was impressed. Rhea's at the top of the business right now. And for Lash to hang with her the way she did, that was impressive. No shade. That was impressive. The Women's Royal Rumble overall was really a good match. It made a lot of people look really good. It built some storylines. And it left us talking about a lot of people. Lash Legend, Kalani Jordan, JC Jane, Saul Ruka. A lot of people. Now, let's talk about the most disappointing, awful, worst match of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles and the Platypus.
Okay.
AKA Gunther.
Wait, hold on. Just like a little disclaimer, I missed this. I saw the end because I saw AJ like walking down the ramp, and I thought, he looks pretty sad, but it could just be me. And so I like pressed the rewind button, like the like back 10 seconds button over and over again, like while not looking at the screen. I thought I had gotten to like, like close to the start of the match or the middle. I looked back and there's Gunther with his hand up. So I got it spoiled for me, but didn't get to watch it. What happened? You talk about what happened.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, AJ, I kind of got the feeling that this was going to be AJ's last match. Just the way he came out, he wasn't his usual self. The entrance wasn't the same. He was looking around the arena as if taking it all in for the last time. Kind of the way John Cena did at Saturday Night's Main Event.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn. You just kind of knew.
Oh, well, you see, if I would have seen that though, like, I'd be asking myself, is he working the fans? Is he trying to get us to think that?
No. You got that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach. You just kind of knew. It was just the way it was. The match itself was really disappointing. I mean, really disappointing. AJ didn't have much offense at all. Yeah, Gunther they made AJ look so weak, and it made me mad. Gunther slammed him into the table, slammed him into the pole, slammed him into the stairs. AJ had a few offensive moves, and I don't know how many of you guys who were watching saw this match, but this was not a typical AJ match.
Did he at least like get all the shit in? Like,
no.
What? Wait, hold on. Did he hit like a Pele kick, for example?
Yes.
The phenomenal the forearm. He hit the forearm.
No.
He didn't.
No. Gunther caught him in the sleeper.
Oh, that's kind of a cool spot though.
Yeah, but no.
Okay.
He didn't hit the side splash. And
well,
listen,
is that possible on
yes,
on
it's
somebody as
possible.
big as Gunther?
It's possible. I've seen AJ do it on guys like Samoa Joe. If he can do it on Joe, he can do it on Gunther.
That was a long time ago.
I don't care.
I do.
Sorry, you guys are being treated to one of our arguments that we have when we have discussions like this. But
hey, hold up! Don't apologize. We're like, they want to see like both sides of it, like hear both sides. I'm sure.
Well, yeah, but
it's okay for us to disagree. Go ahead.
Okay. But this match was subpar. Really subpar. And I guess, like, what got me was AJ went to remove his gloves to leave him in the ring, and then he chose not to. He gave us the P1 sign, and
he's not retiring.
No, he's not.
He's going to TNA.
He's going to TNA. That's where he's going to finish his career. 2026 is going to be his last year, y'all. Make no mistake about it.
He's going to leave his gloves in the ring in TNA.
He's going to finish where he started. And I'm so glad for that. I think his contract is up with WWE. Mm-hmm. But he's going to finish where he started. And I love the idea of that. Because New Japan and TNA are really where he cut his teeth. And don't get me wrong, WWE was good to him. He won championships here. He's a Grand Slam champion. That's great. All well and good. But it's not his home. It's not where he made his name. And, babe, are you in the kitchen?
No, I'm like walking around trying to find my hairband because my hair is like a total mess.
Check the bathroom.
No, it's okay.
There's Ruru. But TNA is where he deserves to finish his career. So while I'm sad that he lost this match, I'm glad that he's going to finish where he started.
Right.
Now, I didn't even bother to watch Sammy and Drew because I already knew. I was like, Hi, Drew. So I was like, we'll let my adorable boyfriend cover that one.
Okay, Sammy and Drew. She didn't watch this, I watched it, and I was enjoying it up until the very shocking, very sudden ending. I'm not gonna put you in the crate right now, so you get to do this.
Meet our Ruru.
She's gonna come after these chips like it's like there's no tomorrow. But anyway, you know, I was shocked as fuck when Drew won that match because I was thinking the way that like Sami Zayn like made his entrance like wearing the like the hijab or whatever it's called, the like the headdress thing, he has to be winning, right? Like he's doing that because it like it's part of his real personality.
Not right there.
It's part of his real personality.
Move.
While also being a thing that the fans can relate to. Like yeah, he's not losing this. Like that was the red herring. He's winning. And then like early in the match, he was heavily made the underdog to the extreme because they worked a lower back injury. Like they actually like had me like kind of worried that like Sammy was hurt in the lower back, but then Drew started like really going after it like crazy with attack after attack.
Move your butt.
And then he like put Sammy like right through the announce table back first with a power bomb. And so I'm thinking he's for sure gonna win, right? Like we're gonna get our underdog win. Sami Zayn's gonna finally win the title. And like fucking less than 10 minutes later, it felt like he gets hit with 2 Claymore kicks and 1, 2, 3, and I this was my reaction. Like I had no words. I was so abundantly shocked and just frozen, and like I started crying a little. That got me. And like I was immediately desperately hoping that he would come out like in the Royal Rumble and win. Especially because like Adam Pearce, like on the pre-show, I think it was, yeah, on the pre-show Adam Pearce was like, you'll have to go have a conversation, because Paul Heyman was like, what, you put Braun Breaker at number 2? And so in my head, I'm like, okay, they're gonna move him, like, Braun Breaker's gonna be, like, put at the end of the Rumble at, like, number 30, and then they're gonna put, like, Sami Zayn at number 2 or something, and then, like, you get the underdog win in the end. But we didn't, and we'll get to that later. So, with no further ado, first of all, what do you think about that?
I'm mad that it happened, but I kind of knew it was gonna happen. I'm a part of a women's wrestling group, and we were talking about this match in particular. And sit, Ruru. And all of us were saying, well, a lot of us were saying that we thought Sammy, well, a lot of us, we were kind of split down the middle a bit, but my thing was they were going to screw Sammy over. And one of the other ladies in the group was like, oh, it's Saudi Arabia. They love Sammy and Saudi. And I'm like, this isn't about it being Saudi Arabia. This is about it being TKO and the WWE. and they're not going to put Sammy over, even though, yeah, it is Saudi Arabia. Excuse me, y'all. But and a lot of us were like, we're not going to watch the Rumble for that reason. I was one of those people because I was like, I don't want to see Sammy lose to Drew like this. But Sammy deserves a bigger moment. And I really hope that Triple H, TKO, Nick Khan, and everyone else gives him, all the writers give him that moment.
Elimination Chamber.
Right.
He should get a title shot at the Chamber and win it at Mania.
He should he should win the Chamber to get, once Roman chooses his opponent, he should get to choose who he wants to face. He should get the title shot to face Drew. Yeah, it was. It was terrible.
Let's just cut to the chase. This was a disappointing Rumble. And, like
why Roman? Because he returned. That's why.
Alright, hold on. Yeah, let's get to that real quick. Okay, so, Men's Rumble. The only thing that really kept that interesting in my opinion was it was extremely fast-paced. Like, by the time, you even had time to start thinking about the in-ring action, here comes the next entrant, and then here comes the next entrant, and you just, don't have time, to really get invested in what's going on in the ring.
No Seth Rollins, no Chris Jericho.
And, I know a lot of people enjoy that because, they just watch the Rumble, for the entrance, and that's what, makes it, a good match to them until the end, and they don't care till the final four. I'm not one of those people, for the most part. I like to enjoy the in-ring action that leads up to the end. And to me, there just was not much to keep my attention. The action was underwhelming, and there was nobody really in there to keep me watching. Okay, so I was watching a live watch-along, What Culture's live watch-along, and I was like, this is, a little more interesting to me than even, watching the in-ring action right now. So I just was, mostly watching that, back and forth, and every time I looked back at the screen, I was like, yeah, no, I don't care, this is boring. It's, it was, really dragging on, even though the entrants were, boom, 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 one after another. And when Brock Lesnar returned, that didn't even really feel like that big of a deal, even though everything else was underwhelming in the match up until that point. Because he's Brock Lesnar. What do I care?
Who cares about Bitch Boy Lesnar? His time is up. Go home.
Yeah, and him coming out pretty early in the Rumble did have me thinking though, well then who's gonna be the last entrance? It must be huge if Brock is this early. I think if they had Brock in the Rumble, they'd save him for the end or something. But it was Gunther.
And of all freaking people.
My opinion is that it was.
I love that.
He should have been in the Rumble.
Say his name and he appears. I love that.
I would have liked that better as a number 30. Fuck it.
Amen to that, dude.
Well,
give us something worth watching, and instead, what do we get? Platypus Boy. Gunther. Really?
Here's the thing, though. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar both had points in their career where they were just a massive disappointment to most people that watched their stuff. like Brock came out and you're like, oh god, he's gonna win this. I don't want to see him
La
win.
Parka.
Wait, well, hold on, let me talk. I'm like, okay, like Brock's coming out. He's not gonna get beat. You know, it was like so predictable that like Brock Lesnar was gonna win match after match. Yeah, and you just didn't really care. And to me, like that's what they're trying to do with the platypus, as she calls him, Gunther. They're like they're trying to make him that guy to where he comes out and your heart just like sinks because you're like, oh god, I'm about to see my favorite babyface lose. There's like no hope.
No sadness.
Yeah, and I get that. Like it's probably good for business in the long run because now like whoever beats him next, like does get a big win. But like I don't know if it was worth it. Like to put him
I agree.
at number 30.
Nah, they should have put him somewhere in the teens. And what I really miss, who was it that made the comment? Javon Evans was there. Excuse me. And I came home really late to catch the end of the Rumble. Javon was still in the Rumble. This is a kid with so much talent.
He should have been in the last four.
In the last four,
in my
yeah.
opinion, at least.
And I want to see Javon in the chamber. This kid deserves a shot. You guys talked about
he would kill it in the chamber.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to show the world somewhere else. Sorry, not feeling Dolph.
You know, I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about Dolph nowadays.
Javon, I was mad. Javon is so crazy talented, and I love the fact that they have him teaming up with Leon Slater too. I think that like these two young guys are killing it. They are killing it. So to have guys who deserve the shots, like a Javon Evans, like a Joe Hendry, like an Obafemi.
No. There were no Wyatt Six members in the Rumble.
Mm-mm.
What the fuck? That's such a good point.
Nope.
What? Like, I kind of get, like, not putting Howdy in there because it's, like, he's not gonna, like, win the Rumble and you want to protect Howdy, but at least put, like, Eric Rowan in there.
Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy. These are guys also who deserve a shot. And they're not getting them because what you're doing is putting guys in there who don't deserve a spot, who are either too old or have had way too many shots already, you know, like Roman. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, let's talk about the guy who actually got the shot, Roman. That is like...
How many times does he get a shot at the title?
It's not just that for me. It's like there are so many guys who needed it more, in my opinion. That like I felt like that before I was introduced to Javon Evans recently.
Agreed.
And
way
I was
too many.
To me, the obvious answer is still Sami Zayn. I think him winning would have been great. I get it if they're saving it for the chamber. If that wasn't the plan, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Because, duh, your like next huge babyface is right in front of you.
Been there the whole time.
Yeah, and now to see how great and how over Javon Evans is, oh my god, that was another huge missed opportunity to me if they don't have another, like, big plan for him. Because that boy is bouncy as fuck!
I have loved Javon Evans ever since I saw him debut in NXT. The guy has it all. Personality, mic skills, he can move. What else do they want? You know, and again, it comes down to he's young. The saddest part is I think guys want to get to WWE so bad and they waste their best years in the WWE. You know? And it sucks for them because by the time they realize it, dude, it's about time to retire. And you have so many other options, you know? Go wrestle on the independents. Go wrestle at AEW. Go wrestle at ROH, where you'll get the shots. WWE is tailored for who they're tailored for. And it ain't y'all. It's not. It's not y'all. Do not waste your youngest years.
Yeah, there were 2 El Grande Americanos. I forgot that spot. Let me talk about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so like Ludwig Kaiser or whatever, like as El Grande Americano came out like he has been. And
God.
And then almost right after that, or like maybe right after, Chad Gable comes out and they do the thing where they look at each other in the ring and they go like this.
Oh, the ridiculousness!
The point, and I like that. I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. That was funny. That was a good spot in my opinion. That was the only thing in the middle of the Rumble that like got a pop from me that I can think of. Everything else.
We did see. Speaking, I forgot to mention. We did see the return of Tiffany Stratton tonight.
Oh.
In the Women's Rumble, she did come back. Yeah, she's back.
What happened? Like, how did that go?
She,
Oh! Fuck, yeah. Hold on. Like, you finish your thought, and then I have something.
Tiffany Stratton came out as number 30 in the Women's Rumble.
Okay. And did she, like, almost win?
She did.
Okay.
She lasted into the Final 4, and... God, Becky Lynch with her whiny ass. I don't even want to talk about her. It's Tiffy time!
Okay. Like, real quick, like, I want to mention that, the dude in a hoodie who, and you missed this.
She was not.
At the start of the Rumble, when Braun Breaker came out, like who I presume is Rollins came out and hit a stiff ass curb stomp, and it looked like Rollins because it had like his like chin was poking out and you could see the beard and it looked like Rollins.
Right.
And you saw Paul Heyman going, "That was Seth Rollins! That was Seth Rollins!" Like to the officials. That was pretty fucking great. So like,
it would have been great if Seth could have been there. It is not the Rumble without Seth. Bianca did not make it. She is still suffering with an injury, unfortunately.
Okay, but hold on. What's next? Like, if that was Rollins, which I'm pretty sure it was, what's next, do you think?
Oh, I can't wait to find out. I don't even want to speculate. I'm waiting for Rollins to kill it. Because I think Braun is going to get the shot against CM Punk. I really want Sammy to have that moment against Drew. So Roman still owes Punk a receipt, I think.
If Reigns is getting a title match and then like and
yeah,
and
her finger still, it's taking longer to heal than it should, and so we don't know how long she's gonna be out.
Wait,
at this point.
When do you think it's gonna be CM Punk and Braun Breaker?
It could be Punk and Breaker either at the Chamber.
Fingers crossed, that's when it is.
Right. Or at Mania.
please don't give it to Braun instead of Sammy. I
I
really,
really don't want Braun at Mania. I want Braun to just go away.
I like Braun Breaker, but their problem is they have like too many top stars right now, and they don't want to push the ones
She was not.
who need to be pushed. Like, well, I could be wrong, but like I feel like they don't really want to pull the trigger on Sami Zayn, and it's getting to the point where it's gonna be
It's a TNB championship, but
it's gonna get too late, like, for Sammy to win. I honestly don't think that he's that like a Daniel Bryan type character where the audience will like really riot like over him.
Right.
But he's almost there. Like they just need to capitalize and have him win a title and show what he can do.
Bixby, I think with Roman, it's less about the title and more so about the heat between Roman and Punk.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Roman has held both titles, so he's good either way. But him and Punk have some serious heat after Mania. So, yeah, I think it may not be so much about winning the championship as settling the score.
Well, then fucking take the belt off CM Punk and have
That's what he
have
was
Roman
saying.
Reigns and CM Punk.
That's what he was saying. He was saying that Roman said the championship that CM Punk holds is the B championship, but they might face off. He's right. They could face off, but it's not about the belt so much.
Hold on, read his comment, baby. He made a great point. That blew off already, seemingly.
Yeah.
At least, like, for right now, I could reignite it.
Was Kate Wilson in the Rumble? I don't think so. But then I wasn't home for most of it.
I'm so underwhelmed for a Rumble. Like, there's a lot to talk about, but like, I'm used to like coming away from the Rumble so excited,
so hyped up, and you're like, yeah, But this left so much to be desired. So much. I made it home for like the last 10 minutes?
Last like 5 minutes of the men's Rumble.
And I was like, eh.
You missed the beginning, which was the only interesting part, where Seth Rollins came out and hit the curb stomp. That was the only like big interesting moment to me.
I agree with you. Bixby, I agree with you. The women's Rumble definitely captivated my attention. I watched from the beginning to the end.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I missed it entirely, except the moment that Liv won.
Yeah, the women's Rumble absolutely held my attention. People kept trying to talk to me, and I was like, dude, shut up, I'm watching.
You were getting your hair done, weren't you?
Yes.
Nice.
Penta was there. I didn't see Finn. I didn't see JD. And Dominic is still out with an injury. Whatever he's doing, it's taking him a long time. But yeah, Dominic was not there.
I'm kind of worried about the Wyatt Six. Like, I kind of feel like the reason they weren't involved.
That is definitely Judgment Day is going to be. Yeah.
I'm afraid that the reason the Wyatt Six were not involved is because Triple H does not like spooky stuff, really. I feel like he kind of like, he gave them like what they wanted and like what the fans wanted, like in a tag team title run, but now he's gonna like
bury them.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like, for not any of them to be in the Rumble is a bad sign to me.
Especially the young ones. Joe Gacy, and Dexter Lumis. That upsets me because Dexter Dexter and Joe were NXT babies, and Triple H has always favored his NXT babies. Roman, Seth, and Dean were that. So is Paige, Charlotte, Becky, and Bailey. So
Yeah.
spooky stuff.
He just doesn't like spooky stuff. I think he's called it like spooky nonsense or something, or like hocus pocus nonsense.
Me too, Big Speed. Javon is he is one of my favorite call ups from NXT. Jordan Grace was another one from the Women's Rumble. She came in, wreaked a little havoc, and then was eliminated. But she did a lot of damage while she was in there.
My only gripe with Javon, besides the fact that I feel like he should have lasted a little longer, even though he got like a decent amount of time, is that he was in there 1 second and then he was out. Like he got hit with an RKO and tossed out of the ring. That was really underwhelming.
Yeah, we I'm sorry, baby. We were both saying that he deserved like a Kofi type moment.
He did. He's like absolutely capable of like some crazy stuff. And so to just have him be tossed out when he's like one of the best candidates to be like hanging there, and then like just blow your mind with the way that he holds on, like that's a missed opportunity.
And then they gave that moment to Cody. Like what?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, why give that moment to Cody but not Javon? Like Cody could have likely botched that, and then you got Javon who's like so like lightweight and so athletic. Ugh.
Like, Cody? Really?
Yeah.
It was a day. Like, it was a day. And then we're gonna go watch AEW in a little bit.
And I love AEW because I barely ever come away from an AEW show like
feeling
actually
like
disappointed.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
we're always happy after AEW. Like, can you think of the last time we watched AEW and we were like, well, that was like maybe like. Well, I think like the week before last or something, like the Dynamite was like underwhelming. Besides that, I can't think of
yeah.
I love AEW.
AEW is the bomb. But yes, I remember Dexter Lumis going all the way back to when he was in Impact Wrestling. He had the spookiest gimmick. He was like, do you remember? He was like a stalker. He never spoke. He just stared. And he did it with Christy Hemme. LA Knight came out.
Yeah, I feel like they just put like LA Knight in the Rumble because they know that like some people wanted to see him win, and it was a way to like at least not totally piss off those people. But like I don't know that it worked. It may have been better to just not have him
in there at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not cool. Not at all. But yeah, Dexter, and when he was with The Way with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, I love that. And Austin Theory, that was just totally cool. You know?
I'll be right back. I need some more water.
So I think that like there were a lot of missed opportunities, and that's the problem with the WWE. They have too much talent that they don't use and they don't take advantage of, and they're always looking to sign new talent.
Who did that?
You.
Who's you?
It was you.
How do you spell that? Is that Y-U?
You want to know who did it? Go.
No.
Go.
No, because last time I looked in the mirror, I didn't like what I saw.
Well, that's not my fault. Go.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Who fucking burped?
Go.
Oh my god, it's me! What? That was more shocking than the end of the Royal Rumble.
Excuse him, you guys. He's silly sometimes.
Oh.
But yeah, Loomis has always had a personality that makes you just want to be like, yes, root for him.
Oh yeah, Nikki Cross. Yeah.
Yes, Nikki.
Was she in the Women's Rumble? She wasn't in the Women's Rumble?
She was not.
That is a big red flag too, because then that tells you that it's not just a matter of like how they plan the Men's Rumble, like interfering with the Wyatt Six being in there.
Right.
Like that's a bad sign.
Nikki Cross is the bomb. Her energy is so crazy, insane. Ugh. I can't get enough of her.
I want Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss.
I want Nikki Cross versus anybody.
I want Nikki Cross to talk to Alexa or like motion to her or something like, hey, come to the Wyatt Six.
Here.
And Alexa's like, I don't know, I'm kind of scared, like kind of like she did with Howdy. And then they have a match and Nikki beats her.
No, she was not.
And Nikki beats her. And then Alexa's not the same after that. And she's like, you know what? Yeah, I love the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, she's like, Nikki would be like, come back to the family.
Yeah, yes, I would love that.
That would be awesome. There are certain things that I would absolutely live for. That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of them.
Well, hold on. Let's clarify. Like, are you still opposed, like, to the idea for Alexa to be in the Wyatt Six? You still think she should be on her own, or what do you think?
I think that, like, because we're seeing signs of Alexa coming back around to that personality that she had.
I kind of saw it in her eyes a little when she got eliminated tonight.
Me too. And we've been seeing it for the past couple weeks. There have been small little glimpses. It hasn't been much, but if you watch carefully, you see it. I think that, yeah, I could see her and Nikki reforming their tag team and going after the tag titles.
Maybe the Wyatt Six are taking time off because they have big plans for Mania, but they're meant to start around the Chamber, like, or start now.
You know that Bo's uncle, is it his uncle?
Uncle Howdy? I'm sorry.
Go over there. Bo's uncle, Mike Rotunda, I think it's his dad. No, I think it's his dad.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Was admitted into hospice with some issues. And he wasn't doing very well.
Well, I mean, like, hospice means he's on his way out.
Right. He wasn't doing very well at all. So, and that could have been the reasons that they had, that they took the titles off of them. Shocking moment of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns turning on Jey Uso and eliminating him.
You said that wasn't shocking. You made fun of me for being shocked.
Hold on. What I mean is this. Yeah.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
his brother.
Me too.
That's his brother.
I think Alexa belongs with the Wyatt Six.
She does. She absolutely does. I agree with you, Sailor. I think that Alexa, she belongs there because, and I think Braun, before the WWE made such a huge mistake with Braun Strowman.
He should be in the Wyatt Six too.
Yeah, Braun, Eric Rowan, Bo Dallas,
Girl.
Dexter Lumis, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy.
If
all should form the Wyatt Six. I think that this is a great tribute to Bray Wyatt, and even though I kind of think that they should somewhat move away from Bray, not move away from him, they should always honor him, but their storyline shouldn't just center around Bray. I think that this is a great way to continue to honor Bray by, by continuing something that I think he would have done.
I totally agree, but I do think that the way they're presented should be a little more like Bray. Like hear me out. I feel like Bray had that like a slow pace in the ring, like where he would like speed up all of a sudden, and it made it like more interesting that he was usually like really slow, but then when he sped up, he was like impactful and everything looked like pretty good. I feel like the Wyatt Six are a little too generic in their overall style of wrestling. Personally, I want to see a little more of that spookiness while they're in the ring, and they don't really feel spooky in the ring.
Yeah, do you remember the match at Mania with Bray and Randy Orton for the championship?
Oh, which one? The one where Bray was Bray, or the one where he was the Fiend?
The one where he was Bray.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, you had all these creepy, crawly bugs appear in the ring. Cockroaches.
Okay, people hate that. Be careful praising that, because that's widely hated.
But I mean, I'm not praising it. I'm just, you were talking about the whole movement thing and how.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean.
I don't think they should go that far.
Right? No, don't do that again, because I'm one of the people who hated it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that's so gross. But
I think also that the spooky stuff they do should happen for a reason. It should make sense. Do y'all remember when Bray, the Fiend become? I'm sorry. He became the burnt version of the Fiend.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. That wasn't that bad to me. But then when he just walked through the portal or whatever, and he went back to the normal Fiend, that was so dumb. They should have at least taken a couple weeks to build up to that or something, a story to explain why he went back.
Oh my god.
I don't want stuff like that with the Wyatt Six. And perhaps that's what Triple H is worried about. He's afraid if he lets them do their thing too much, it'll be too nonsensical. But if so, then just sit down with them we see on WWE Unreal, actually do that for real and say hey, how can we do some spooky stuff and yeah, I just don't think Triple H likes the Wyatt Six. Hot take. I don't think he likes them. I don't think he likes their presentation. I think he's doing it because he knows the fans want it.
Okay. So, I love your question. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I love your question. I would keep Io and Rhea together. I love them as a team. I love Io's energy with Rhea's intensity. They make a great team. I think I would actually split Asuka and Kairi up. I'm not sure who I would pair Kairi with, but Asuka, I think I'd leave her on her own. She's just a little bit too much for me.
Rhea and Io get cheered in my opinion, like because the fans love Rhea and they love Io. Don't really think that they have that type of like real chemistry that Io and Kyrie have personally. Like when I see like Rhea and Io in singles matches or like in multi-man matches even on their own, at, to me like they feel like a bigger deal than like the two of them together.
I actually disagree with you. I think that they have built something that is so natural because they've been opponents for so long, and there's a respect there.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the ring work too.
Yeah. Me, I would put Alexa and Nikki together. I would put I would split Roxanne from the Judgment Day and probably
Ooh.
yeah, I would. Actually, I would split both Roxanne and Liv from the Judgment Day and put them together.
Just blow up the Judgment Day at this
Pretty
point.
much. Pretty much.
I could care less about the Judgment Day.
Yeah, they need to just go their separate ways altogether. I'm done with the two of them.
When Finn Balor like came out as like the old Finn Balor, basically, I was like, oh my god! Now I realize how bad the like Judgment Day has held him back, because this was so much better. He just like went back to what he was doing, and it felt like a breath of fresh air somehow.
Yep, I was living for it.
It was amazing.
But then the next week he came out and attacked CM Punk, and I'm like, well.
And he wasn't in the Rumble either, was he?
I don't think so. You were watching, I wasn't.
God, yeah, Finn Balor should have been in the Rumble as like the old Finn
Balor. Adam Pearce told him that he only had 15 spots, and Finn didn't make it into the 15. That's why he attacked Punk. And I think they're setting that up for Elimination Chamber. Sami Zayn, Finn Balor, and the last couple people remaining in the Rumble. But seriously, like, sorry guys, I'm checking the time. The show was really, really, really disappointing overall. And I think that, like, a lot of what was missing was, like, the Finn Balor's. Was, like, who else? God, there were a lot of people who should have been there that weren't.
I just want to mention this real quick. While we're talking about people that weren't there, when Brock Lesnar made his entrance, I mistook the like bull with the horns logo like on the Titantron for The Rock, especially because the crowd popped so big. I was like, oh my god, it's The Rock. Oh wait, no,
how could you mistake? Oh,
because the like bull with the horns thing like makes me think of The Rock. That's like his logo almost.
Yeah, I know. That's why I can forgive you for that.
and the whole crowd was like, ah! Like, and the crowds in the U.S. don't give a shit about Brock. So when I heard the big pop, I was like, oh, who is
you
it?
Forgot where you were.
Yeah. And then I'm like.
You were like, oh, it's Bitch Boy Lesnar.
Bitch Boy Lesnar is right. Ugh. I don't care about Brock Lesnar unless he's like going up against a person who really needs a big win. Like, oh my god, can you imagine if like Javon Evans like went up against Brock and beat Brock, what that would do for Javon? Like, that intrigues.
They really didn't. They didn't. No shade. They didn't.
Yeah, they popped for Brock, they popped for a few people, I don't know.
You know, there are so many rumors about Chris Jericho. Nobody knows what he's gonna do.
Which rumors?
McAfee! That would have been awesome! But, sadly...
Oh, yeah, bro. Like, everybody was talking about Chris Jericho, like, what? Oh, well, wait, hold on. Didn't he actually, like re-sign with WWE, supposedly?
That's the rumor, but
If
then
he-
there's another rumor that he's going to appear in AEW. So nobody knows.
He's probably gonna appear in AEW, because if he re-signed or was even in talks with them, I'm pretty sure he would have popped up tonight.
Yeah. I don't
would've
know
been number
when
30.
his contract expires with them. But as it stands right now, they don't have anything for him. Advertise. Did they? I'll have to go check that out.
Oh, yeah, they still... Well, I just hope that Jericho eventually goes back, because I don't want to see, like, his career, like... I don't love Jericho, but I don't want to see his career end in
in AEW.
Yeah.
Even though they did him a great service by allowing him to be the first AEW champion. And the WWE doesn't... Chris's contract from AEW ended. Okay. He was still a free man.
Damn.
We did. But it's only...
How did they let his contract run out? Like, that's kind of crazy.
Because they had nothing for him. They had... It's kind of like the same thing with Wardlow. They brought Wardlow back. They had a story for him. He got injured, and now...
Except, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Tony Khan is like, well-known to just, like leave people, like, in the company and, like, under contract because they're big names without anything to do with them. And, like, you could argue that's bad, but when it's Chris Jericho, I mean, fuck, you're gonna find something to do with Chris Jericho.
Well, here's the thing.
You don't let his... If you're a smart businessman, I don't think you let his contract run out at all.
Here's the thing with Chris Jericho. He spent a lot of time on tour with his band, too. So, Chris Jericho kind of found himself SOL, as they say. Because the company moved on while he was doing his thing. And I get it. But Wardlow found himself in the same position.
Oh, holy shit. Speaking of people from AEW, Powerhouse Hobbs made his debut tonight.
No shit?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me also mention this. When he made his entrance, it like his Titantron was initially Powerhouse Hobbs, and then
it switched over. What did they change his name to? I
can't remember his
Keaton?
name.
I thought it was supposed to be Keaton something.
Royce something.
Royce, that's it.
Or something Royce. I like that.
Yeah, that's in honor of his son.
Sorry. Yeah, you're thinking of Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
He also should have stayed in longer, in my opinion, because he
Royce Keaton. That's his name.
He could be the next, like, Brock Lesnar, but, like, without, like, all the hate that Brock gets. Like,
I actually like the fact that they signed Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yes.
I think that they need... I think that you're right. He could be another Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
But he would want to come to work. He is young. He is relatively healthy. He has struggled with some injuries, but he is relatively healthy. And he is a damn good wrestler.
Especially for a big guy.
Yeah, the guy can move.
Oh
No
my
shade.
god. Oh my god. Can you imagine him versus like Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
The meat in that match colliding.
What is
Oh my
it, Biggie?
God.
What is it, Biggie said? Big meaty man slapping me.
Yeah, I actually said that out loud during the show at one point. There was some like big meaty man collision, and I was like, big meaty man
slapping me.
I did not say slapping me. I didn't go that far.
I love Big E so much. I miss him.
I mean,
I just need their gimmick to change. That whole new thank God for the New Day thing.
It would have been cool if they had like Kofi Kingston and Javon Evans like
in the Rumble at the same time. Let's go.
Hold on, let me finish. What if they both like had their spot where they like hang on like just barely at the same time? Like, wouldn't that have been cool? And kind of like look at each other like, hey, you know, like
you can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah, like yeah, that would have been cool.
I love Kofi and I love Xavier, but I hate what the WWE has done to them.
Yeah. I liked it at first, but it's just like it got boring.
It's so stale. It's so stale.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. They booked them bad. It's not that their characters were bad and like didn't have potential. Like they just didn't really like do anything with them.
Nope. It's so bad.
Yeah, I totally agree. And the same can be said for the Wyatt Six. They ruined the momentum.
Yeah, they killed it.
To me, at this point, instead of the Wyatt Six being featured heavily at Mania, I feel like Uncle Howdy should be featured heavily. Against like maybe against like I know you don't want like it to be too much about Bray, but like what about Howdy versus Randy Orton at like Mania?
No, I want Howdy versus Solo. I
hate Solo. I don't want to.
I know. That's why I want it.
Ugh. But like when I hate it, like when I actually dislike a heel, like genuinely don't like them, like I don't care to see them get beat. Like
I don't want him to get beat. I want him to get beat up.
Yeah, I don't care to see him get beat up. I want to see, like, I'm sorry, like I want to see like some history like continued at Mania, like Bray's legacy, like truly live on the way that he probably would have wanted it to.
I don't. Sadly, Taylor, I don't see that.
No, I don't see Solo.
I don't see Solo being a face at all. He don't have it. Yo, the other moment in the men's rumble, Roman and Jacob Fatu. Did anyone else see the heat between them two? They cousins, but you wouldn't know it from looking at them.
Bro, holy shit, that's a match you could have done at Mania, like without like Roman winning the Rumble. Just like Roman and Jacob is a Mania match right there. Why take the Mania win?
Yep.
I'm sorry, why take the Rumble win away from a guy like Sami Zayn, away from a guy like Javon, when Roman Reigns has so many clear-cut options besides
being in a title hunt? He didn't have to be there. Because that moment between Roman and Jacob was
Yeah,
I agree.
I totally agree, Bo Sailor.
I agree. Solo is heel material. There are some guys who are just not meant to be faces.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, you know who's a natural
born... it is!
Yeah. Oh my god, you know who's a natural born babyface? Is Jacob Fatu.
Fatu!
Like they tried the heel thing with him at first, and people just loved him. It just was never going to work. He's too loved. Like, and certain heels can be loved, but not Jacob, because he's all there like, oh, I'm not happy, I'm angry, I'm this angry guy. But really...
He didn't. But all right, y'all, hold up. I want a blue heart in the chat if you think it was Cody. And I want a black heart in the chat if you think it was Drew.
I honestly don't really think that's going to be paid off.
Oh, I think we're going to find out.
If we're going to find out, it's going to be Cody, in my opinion. If it's going to pay off.
And if you think it was someone other than either one of them, give me a purple heart.
Well, that's my favorite color. Why would you make that? Okay, fine.
Purple is my favorite color.
No, it's my favorite color.
My favorite color.
We're going to settle this in an IWE match.
Bow.
Oh.
Okay.
You won. I surrender.
So that's 2 votes for Cody. He is. So we got 2 votes for Cody. I believe it. I do believe that.
At least it wasn't Cody that won the Rumble.
Here's the thing. I think
someone just left when I said that. Go ahead.
I think they're trying to muddy the waters because I think it was Drew that took him out. And I think that Cody's going heel. So now they have to. Jacob was legitimately injured when the attack happened, so they had to take him off TV.
Drew taking him out is way too predictable, though. Like that's what like the casual wrestling fan would expect. Like a little kid would guess that, right? And
not
so,
necessarily.
I don't think.
Not necessarily because
hear me out. You don't build up a whole mystery like that and then like reveal it to be the obvious person. Like, that's a Vince McMahon thing to do. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Triple H is more intelligent of a booker than that.
So, that's why I said, what if it wasn't Drew or Cody?
Right. That's possible. I kind of like it to be somebody like Uncle Howdy.
That's a good point. Boat Sailor, that is a good point. And that's why I said, give me a purple heart if you think it was somebody.
Holy shit, man, that's a great idea.
It could have been Solo.
It very well could.
Because you're right. They never settled the issue between the two of them. So, yeah, that it could have been someone other than Drew or Cody. Even though, and I think they're pushing us to think it's Drew or Cody. But
yeah, by this point, I feel like it's more logical too to have Cody Rhodes like turn heel in a different way than it being revealed as, he's the one that attacked Jacob.
Right.
I feel like he should probably turn heel against a big like baby face that
like
we like.
Sammy.
Yes. Oh my God! If he turned heel on Sammy, the crowd would boo him so loud.
Yeah, he never be able to turn face again.
Well, what if he keeps Sammy from winning at Mania?
Oh, he'd never be able to turn face again.
Oh.
Never.
I don't think they should do that though. I think he should come like really close to like stopping Sammy. And like make his heel turn, but then you still get the Sammy win. And
right.
Then
I think
that's
you should
the first
interfere.
match.
Yeah, I think that should be the beginning. Like the people are like, well, damn, Cody, I thought that was your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was your friend. Why would you do him like that?
Oh my God! You know how Cody Rhodes is always like he's always crying, right? Like that's like part of his. Well, not anymore, but at least it was like part of his promos. Have him be like have him turn heel on Sami Zayn.
Now that's an interesting.
Hold on, wait. I feel like Cody should turn heel on Sami, and then and then Sami Zayn should like cut a promo where he starts crying, like, I thought we were friends, like we went through this and this together, and you were by my side, and now, no, and like, oh my god, the crowd would be so into it.
Someone asked if we thought Randy could be the guy.
Yeah, it could be Randy, but I think that's unlikely. I don't really see like enough of a connection for that to be warranted.
But that's the point.
Yeah, but it needs to be revealed as a person, in my opinion. It's who has history with at least the bloodline a little more than Randy. He has history with them, but not enough to warrant that.
I actually think it makes more sense to not, because Randy has history with Solo.
I agree. Baby Hots. It feels weird to say that because I call her baby, but yeah. A friendship breakup, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
yeah.
Cody and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
That would be money. That would be good.
It really would. They gotta do something.
Can you imagine the little kids in the crowd watching Cody turn on Sami?
They would cry.
They would cry. They would be like so angry. Some of them. It would be amazing. Give it to us, WWE.
Yeah, but they won't.
They might. Don't say that. I mean, yeah, like temper expectations, but don't say they won't. I don't wanna hear that. Stop being logical.
He tells me that all the time.
I do. Because I'm like my heart is so in the wrestling that I don't like to be logical about the stuff that upsets me. But I stay logical anyway. I just really try not to be too negative and be like, they're not going to do this, and like lose all hope. If there's no hope that they're going to do what you want to see them do, like, why watch, I guess, you know?
Right.
You're getting distracted, and I'm running out of things to talk about.
We always have things to talk about.
I'm going to pull a Cody Rhodes in a minute and say, what do you guys want to talk about? Which title do y'all think
Kit Wilson will go for? He's a mid-carder. No more, no less. So he'll take the mid-card title.
Okay, the empty seats. Ooh.
Man.
Let's talk about that, because personally, it looked like the seats that they had, that they weren't covered up by like tarps or like something, at least were mostly full. To me, the reason why people thought that it was like that was because of the LED lights being on. You couldn't really like notice the people because the lights were so bright, and the people are there like hidden like behind the lights. I could be wrong. I wasn't paying that much attention to the crowd, but like after they turned the lights off, I was like, oh yeah, there's like, it seems like pretty packed. But that's not to say that there weren't like areas of the arena like tarped off. So
I think they always do that.
Not always. Like I think they really do get like a really big crowd in there sometimes.
But there are always like empty seats in the arena, and so they tarp them off to make it look not so bad.
Not always. Like nowadays, I think a lot of the time that's the case. But I think it's hard to ever know. We'll probably never really know.
Right. Because they do a good job of hiding stuff.
Yeah, unless you know enough about the arena to say, like, hold on, like this part is supposed to have a bunch of seats and there's no seats there.
Or it's blacked out.
Yeah.
Because they do that. They'll black it out so we can't see. Because they do that in the arenas over here.
Then the commentators say, we are sold out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they do always do that.
They're always lying. Now, why are you lying?
They're always sold out.
Ain't never sold out. Why you lying? Stop lying to them people.
With how expensive the tickets are, it is pretty hard to
You
believe.
never sold out. You know better. Stop lying to them folks. Excuse him.
That was my second wind.
I got you a second win.
Don't tickle me.
Stop it. Pay him no attention. I'm gonna sick the dog on him in a minute.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Just
I'll call her name and she'll appear.
all I have to do is get my chips from over there, and she'll be after me.
I don't even know where she is.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
here she go.
I don't wanna know.
Let me see Kit Wilson. I don't even understand why. I mean, I read what Kit's deal is right now. He's trying to revamp his image because I think they fired Elton Prince. But
There are a lot of people over him, I guess, because honestly, I don't even know who Kit Wilson is off the top of my head.
Kit Wilson was a part of Pretty Deadly.
Right,
Or
yeah.
as I call them, Pretty Doofy.
I just can't remember what he looks like which... one
That
of them he
dark-haired
was.
guy with the funny accent. He,
I keep thinking they both had
they
funny
did.
accents.
The blonde guy and the dark-haired guy had funny accents.
Damn.
And I mean, no offense, but
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of him and actually known who I was watching, I guess, to know if I like him or not, but he's probably decent if you're starting to like him.
Kit Wilson isn't a bad wrestler. What is wrong with Kit Wilson is he needs a personality revamp.
A personality revamp? Why?
Mhm.
Like, what is his personality? Because I just don't know who we're talking about. What's the gimmick now that he's not with, Elton Prince? What's his gimmick? What's his gimmick?
Stop sucking me! Ruru, come get your daddy because he ain't got no sense.
No, I'm gonna have to hide from this damn dog. She gonna sniff me out. Broke my neck.
That's it. But Kit is just kind of lost in the sauce at this moment. Triple H,
They're saying we're toxic.
we are not.
We are.
We are not.
My shoulder. No. Oh.
We are not. I love the boy. Oh, toxic. Yeah, that is his gimmick.
Oh.
That is his gimmick. Toxic masculinity.
Okay. See, I haven't even seen that, and that sounds funny. Is he like the Andrew Tate of WWE? Or what?
No, he is not. No. No, he's not strong enough to be Andrew Tate.
No, I just mean in terms of the personality,
No,
how far does he lean into the toxic masculinity
he
thing?
tries to lean all the way into it and can't.
Yeah, because it's too too offensive to an extent.
Toxic masculinity. That's his thing.
Don't grab my titties. This ain't another website. Okay, we're not allowed to do that. Oh, man. I'll get you in an arm bar.
Stop it.
My first kipper.
Sit down. I'm sorry, you guys.
Alright. I'm not scared. I changed my mind. You wanna do this? I
He don't want none of this.
I can't get my shirt off.
He don't want none of this.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Matt Cardona gonna beat him up.
Is it hot in here? It's just you.
It's definitely me. Y'all want to hang out and watch AEW with us?
Yeah. Let's watch some AEW. May as well.
For sure. I think we should start doing this live on Wednesdays here.
On here or on the
here.
other website? I don't know if we can name it here.
We can. Here. Let's go! I think now that Matt Cardona has somewhat figured himself out, he has the possibility of at least a mid-card title.
Yeah, you know, he wasn't in the Rumble for long though. He
never
was
is.
in there for like maybe like 2 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, he never is in the Rumble long. But yeah, I think it's possible. Kazuchika Okada. Who?
Adam Priest.
Whoever that is.
That's a bad name. I'm sorry. that's like
And okay,
like,
we're switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're now watching AEW Collision.
What do y'all think about Julia Hart and Sky Blue, the Sisters of Sin? And I love me some Rascals.
You know, honestly, what I love about AEW is their roster is like really big right now, so I don't really know who's who a lot of the time, but I don't care that much.
And we get us some Darby!
Because it doesn't matter who's in the ring. I trust that the matches on AEW Dynamite and on Collision are going to be good. Like, good to great. I'm never worried this is going to be like a lackluster match. Like, I don't know who this is. This might not be that good. What the heck? Darby Allin just took a face bump like he passed out on the ramp. He didn't, but it's part of his entrance, I guess. Unless he tripped. But it just looked weird.
I think that skateboard caught him.
I don't know what happened.
Because he's riding that bitch down the ramp.
If any of y'all are watching Collision, let us know. Did that look intentional to you? Also, that guy...
And who's the Adam Page wannabe?
I know, I was gonna say, he looks like Hangman. Like down to the pants and everything. This guy reminds me of Hangman.
Come hang out with us. You'll learn. Check out TNT. It's on right now. Yeah, I think we should definitely start going live here on Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Because this as a bonus thing, for this stream is not a bad thing. But for the most part,
too.
For the most part, we want the audience to know what we're doing when we stream.
Right.
And people clicking this are expecting us to be talking about the Rumble.
We already did.
Yeah, we already did. Just rewind if you just popped in here. And you're looking for Rumble talk. Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Heck yeah, baby hots.
We will definitely come back on Wednesday and stream for AEW, and we will try to remember to do it on Saturdays. Sometimes we get caught up in other stuff and we forget. But I was born and raised actually watching. I've been watching wrestling over 40 years. Yeah, I'm that old. And I grew up watching WWE, WCW, WCCW. Sure, ask away.
they don't have their own Rumble, but they have like match types that are kind of
Similar
like
to
the
that?
Rumble. Their version of the Royal Rumble is like you have to like pin the opponents. I think usually, right? Isn't that like how it works?
That's Deadline. That's NXT.
No. They call,
Wednesdays and Saturdays, yes.
they call it like a gauntlet eliminator or something like that, like how the WWE does those like every once in a while.
Oh,
Yeah, it may actually be a battle royal. They call it. I can't remember, but yeah, it's like some type of battle royal. It's the same like general idea of like random entrance.
yeah,
Except you pin your opponent.
Yeah.
Your opponents. To eliminate them.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they're called, Gauntlet Eliminators.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're called.
We actually try to stream every day because there's wrestling on every day. Monday we have Raw, Tuesdays we have NXT, Wednesdays we have AEW, Thursdays we have TNA, Fridays we have SmackDown.
Baby Hots, if you're watching AEW right now and you haven't seen this small guy in the ring, Darby Allin, he is crazy. Like hold on, I want you to think back to like the old Jeff Hardy that would just like do swantons off of anything
off
and
of
everything.
ladders and Titantrons and
that is Darby Allin, but
times 10.
Times 10. This dude is nuts. Nuts. And I love him for it.
We all do. Oh.
He's always got tape on his body too, because he's always hurting himself. But he always comes back and still wrestles like a fucking madman. And I love it.
Dude is a beast. He climbed Mount Everest. He is a beast.
God, he's crazy.
And like the stuff that he does, you shouldn't be able to do these things, but and you just wonder, how is he still alive?
Yeah, like we also appreciate like the aggressiveness in AEW, but it does go a little far sometimes.
Sometimes,
like not like too far for me for the most part, but she does like cringe sometimes. Like
I have moments.
Yeah.
I have moments. I'm like, oh God, what are you doing?
John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, as you may know him,
Mox just
wrestled Darby Allin recently, and it was pretty brutal.
Cringe.
And like she was like, okay, this is too much, and
cringe.
I was like, I'm here for this. I'm fucking here for this. Let's go.
No shade. I was here for it too, but especially when Pac lit Darby on fire. I love me some John Moxley though.
I don't like when they work with the fire, honestly, because that's just it's too risky to me. Like I know they like put stuff on their bodies like to make it.
Good night. Thank you for coming.
Good night, boat sailor. We will see you Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday and Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes. Yeah. Thursday would be TNA, right?
Yeah. Thursday is TNA.
Stay crispy. What?
Pay him no mind. We will see you on Wednesday.
I mean, if he's on a boat, he's probably pretty crispy. Depending on, like, the climate.
Jeez.
What? I
don't know him.
I just like to say that. Give me a pass. Give me the C word pass, the crispy word pass.
Yes, we are streaming on Monday.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying for a while to decide like what to do with this channel because I recently got injured and used to wrestle, and this is what I want to do. Straight up. I decided that tonight and I was like, let's stream. I've had a blast. It seems like you guys have enjoyed it too, so let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And I used to shoot critique videos on TikTok after the live events. So this is right up my alley. And I wanted to do this for a long time. So, yeah.
Live reactions are also like really good for AEW because it's like a lot of action, whereas like the WWE is more story oriented. It's like better for us to review, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh! Did anybody see that bump Darby just took on the apron?
That was oh!
But it's not even him that was the craziest in that instance. It's that guy, because he could have landed head first on the apron.
He did land face first. I'm wondering how he still has teeth.
I'm pretty sure he saved himself.
Oh!
But damn, that could have been nasty. Oh! And why does Darby let just... He's so light, but he hurls himself.
Oh my gosh!
He hurls himself into those stairs.
Oh my gosh!
No fucks given whatsoever.
None so ever. None.
I need a Darby Allin t-shirt.
Yo.
Hint, hint. No, I'll buy it for myself. But oh
and
my god.
yeah, they buy me one too. Wow.
This is how I lost the title. Don't do this, please, please.
I am not hurting him. But don't kick the dog.
I'm not kicking the dog. She's right there. I'm kicking you.
Don't you kick me.
Let's watch the show. Stop distracting our viewers. How dare you, baby?
Ruru, come get your daddy because he ain't got no sense.
No, Ruru. Please stay under there. Just stand. No.
Ruru.
No.
Meet Meet the star of the show, y'all. This is Ruru.
This is Rue. Oh my god, she's gonna turn off.
Shit. Ruru.
We have the stream going on her iPad so we can watch the chat in the bed, and Rue just swiped it away.
I got it.
We're on commercial now. You couldn't have waited 10 more seconds, Ruru. Damn it.
That's Rue. She thinks she's the star of the show. She's cute, but not that cute.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh,
And
it's snack time.
I can guarantee you that's not the craziest thing we're going to see Darby do in this match. For
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention.
And there goes the dog.
You want a snacky?
That's her daddy. She, when he says that word, she goes running.
Sit.
Ow.
Sit. Good girl.
I'm mommy. I've had it longer, but. Oh! 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 Oh!
Damn, he hits that spear like a champ. And Darby takes it like a champ.
Okay. The brutality!
I love this match. You see what I mean? I don't know this guy. And I'm still like so into this. That's what I love about AEW. They only put on good matches.
Right. They put on matches that make you want to react. And instead, oh, damn. Darby's choking himself.
It's really about the wrestling in AEW. Wait, he's using an object. That's like a piece of rope or something. And this is not a... Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's
no, he's using Darby's own arms like this.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I saw the tattoos and I thought it was rope. Stay. Here you go. Stay.
I am impressed with Saul, but I think it's gonna lead to the breakup of her and Zarya after they wrestle yeah. Lash was almost the star of the Rumble. Oh, ooh, that coffin drop to the knees.
Ooh, that was a rough bump too. Damn, these guys are working stiff. Darby. You don't see Darby pull out the sharpshooter all that often.
Nope. And he taps.
And
Say goodnight.
he won with the sharpshooter?
He did.
Damn, that was surprising.
Well, the coffin drop failed. And it's good
Well-
to see Darby diversify his moveset.
Yeah. Yeah, but I love the coffin drop from the top rope.
Woo woo.
Oh.
It's my puppy girl. She's a whole mess. It's okay. Really, dog? Mount Everest, he sure did.
Is he gonna say he's going after the world title now?
I hope so. I want to see
Yeah! And now here comes... who the
Gabe
fuck?
Kidd.
Gabe Kidd?
I can't stand this little punk.
You see, I like him. I just don't get why now.
Because he beat him. Because
Yeah.
Darby whooped his can.
But I so badly wanted Darby to be like, I'm going for the world title, and he didn't like explicitly say that. Damn. The matches are never disappointing. but
However,
man,
the aftermath.
yeah, they do like to make you wait. And that can be disappointing when you're like really invested and want to see it now. But let's be patient. We know it'll be good when it comes. Oh my God, Darby's crazy. I think I saw his chin connect with the
It did.
steps. Why does he take such stiff bumps? Oh no.
This is going to be bad. This is going to be really, really bad.
I don't know what they're doing. But as long as nobody goes up to the top rope and jumps on that, I think Darby will live. I wonder how heavy those steps are.
Very.
Oh no, I don't feel comfortable.
All.
This looks bad. And Darby's face is turning red. He probably told this guy to legit choke him. He's so crazy. Good crazy.
Terrible crazy.
Greatly terrible in the best way possible crazy. Dude, his head is like so red. I like...
They need to fire this guy. He's
No, they
such a
don't.
toad.
He's working you. Like, you're feeling about him how you're supposed to. Right now.
That was so gross.
That was good.
No.
It was good heel work. Come
He
on.
just spit on that guy. He just spit on Darby. That's so gross.
If Darby didn't agree to it or wasn't, like, discussed
I don't
beforehand,
care. That's gross. Like, keep your bodily fluids to yourself.
Yeah. If Darby agreed to it, I'm not opposed to it. But
That's gross. No. Mm-mm. I don't care whether you agree to it or not. Allowing someone to spit on you is gross.
what, Ruru? You
Get
already
Daddy.
got your you know what. It's all
Get
it's all
daddy.
gone. It's
Get
all
Daddy.
gone. Yeah.
Get daddy.
Cheek.
Say face.
No. I say cheek and she says nose.
No.
Mouth. Ears. Head, shoulders, knees, and
Toes,
toes.
knees, and toes.
When I was growing up, it was head, shoulders, knees, and toes. What are those? Bye, Ruru. Thank you for making an appearance.
She said, I'll be back. Our dog likes to appear on camera. She's cute. She thinks she runs the show.
She just likes to appear where we are. Whether it's the bathroom, the kitchen.
Living room, especially the kitchen.
Yeah, that's where the food is.
She's like, wait a minute. Did somebody say food? Food?
I'm like, no puppies in the kitchen. And she's like, puppies in the kitchen.
Kitchen? Did somebody say kitchen?
No, she's like, did you say chicken?
Yeah, that's her favorite. Chicken?
You should tell them about the fake chicken we got her.
Oh, okay. So, I bought my dog some toys. I bought the dog some toys. I bought her a box of donuts. And this little box that says, oh, Lord.
Oh, you just wait. I don't know what has you flabbergasted, but you haven't seen the half of it. The flabber half.
So, I bought the dog some toys, and one of them was a box that says K9 AFC. K9 FC. It's a box of chicken. This one over here says, Ruru, you want some chicken? We're trying to get
She's
the
like,
dog.
what? I heard
chicken.
On cue. Ow! Don't step on my manhood. Come on, don't. How you like that, Ruru?
No, actually she didn't. Here's what happened. So we tried to give her the chicken. She looked at it. She sniffed it.
And she said, the fuck you give me this for?
Right.
I can't eat this.
She's like, and what the hell is this?
And then she started looking around for the real chicken.
The real chicken. She said, where the food at?
She was going to every corner of this house like, I know there's some damn chicken. My daddy said chicken. And I know when he said chicken, there's chicken.
Chicken. Where's the chicken?
Right,
The dog, my dog does. She has a box of donuts too. She don't with that either. She don't mess with that either. She said, "This ain't no donut. What is this? Where the donuts at?" The dog can smell the Uber Eats guy coming. She runs to the door. She beat us to the door.
Oh my god. There was this one Uber Eats driver that
scariest driver we ever had.
Let me tell it, because I do the laugh. This Uber Eats driver pops up at our door. We ordered some like Five Guys, it was some Culver's.
Culver's,
right?
yeah, it was Culver's.
And I made the mistake of letting her open the door, and this guy's like, Hi. I got your food. It's so hot out there, you know. But you got a minute? What are you doing? And
that is literally what he sounded like. Oh my god.
The creepiest fucking laugh I have ever heard. No shit. And I'm standing there like thinking I need to like get in between them, so I like walk up and like stand like just slightly in front of her, like, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, oh, nothing much. I'll see you guys later.
And I told him if he ever made me do that again,
I was ready to Stingray super kick him. I was like,
I wish he had.
He would have probably eaten me.
He might have tried.
Excuse me, Ruru, are you doing the Roo dance for the live stream?
This is how she begs.
You had your snackies, no more. All gone.
She's
all
like,
gone, Ruru.
where the real food? However,
Eat this paper.
do not encourage her to eat paper.
She ain't gonna eat paper. You know our dog.
She a mess. She'll eat anything.
She won't eat fake chicken. She won't eat paper. Right, Ruru? Right, Ruru?
Thank you. Belly. Belly, belly, belly. Belly. No. No.
I appreciate it, John.
No.
Hey, check the chat, baby. People like us. I don't know.
Thank you, John.
I don't know why I'm surprised that we're more like well received on YouTube seemingly than the other platform that people stream on mostly.
There is no more. You can't have any more. You are done for the night. Madam, you can go get in your bed.
Those other guys.
You can do that. The Rascals. I was really mad when they fired Trey Miguel, but he is back in TNA, which is really cool.
You know, I like the Rascals, but that
Myron?
the one with the, I don't know, yeah, that guy. Was he not in the like WWE years ago?
You talking about Dez?
The
one with the dreads?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Wesley.
Yeah. I could have sworn that was Wesley.
It is.
I loved his wrestling in the WWE. I thought he was amazing in the ring, and I still think he is. But like he's in terms of pro wrestling, there's huge competition like here in AEW.
I agree.
He can't quite stand out like he did in WWE, and that bothers me. But at the same time, he's got like more opportunities to work with amazing wrestlers.
I agree with that too.
So it's good and bad.
What are you doing? The dog is confused. What did you do to her?
She was born confused. She walks all around like she don't know nothing until there's food, and then she's like, well,
I know there's food.
Yeah, that's all she needs to know.
Right, so she can eat it.
Mm-hmm.
The dog has an attitude problem. She really does. I must admit, Leo Rush, excuse me, is impressive. Jackson Andretti, I liked him when he first came in, and his win, excuse me, against Chris Jericho put him on the map. It did. And the Rascals, I'm so happy right now. I love that they show the posts from X.
So what do you think the odds are we see Jericho tonight as opposed to Dynamite if he is still with AEW?
No. He would come back to Dynamite first.
You would think so, but at the same time, because of him not popping up at the Rumble, like I bet like a lot of people are tuned in now, like wondering if he's gonna pop up here.
It would be interesting if he did, but Collision isn't AEW's star show. I mean, yeah, the stars appear here, but Dynamite is the show that draws the ratings. So if Chris Jericho is going to appear, he's going to wait till Wednesday.
Am I the only one that does not like the Bronco Buster? I feel like it's like overly sexual and like not like impactful enough to make up for it. Like it looks like too dirty and it just, yeah.
If it's done correctly.
I've never seen it done correctly.
You've never seen X-Pac do it.
Did X-Pac like...
Yeah,
like,
he did it correctly.
Break his pelvis doing it? Or
No.
Because you'd...
Well...
Like you'd practically... have to destroy your manhood to do it.
You really
properly.
do. No shade, you really do.
I think Rue's actually eating her food.
That would be nice. So she could stop eating ours.
Yeah.
Not that that's likely to happen, but.
And stop looking for that chicken she's always looking for. Oh. They are spoiling us with a great match right now. And we are distracted, or you're distracted.
I'm always distracted. There's a million things going on in my family right now.
Oh.
Sorry guys, there's a million things going on. I became a grandma yesterday, and like my family's going crazy over my daughter's daughter. And I can understand that. She's cute. By the way, does anybody recognize? Oh!
I think there's still like some smoke ringside from the pyro.
There are.
That's a lot of smoke.
Damn.
Or like fog or whatever. It's probably not fog.
Does anybody?
I burped and Rue ran.
He scares the dog.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. It's all your fault. You do the dog.
Look, it's always my fault.
Because you do it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I do what?
Everything.
Yeah, you're right. You guys hear that? I do everything. I'm the man. She said it, not me. Quit.
He's just fine. Don't worry about it. I'll call the dog. She'll wake him up.
She's like, is Daddy okay?
Daddy's fine.
She's looking up on the bed like, Mommy, stop hurting Daddy.
I didn't hurt him.
Hi, Ruru. Hi, Ruru.
Woo-woo.
We're back to commercial, but one nice thing about AEW is you get the picture in picture.
In picture, yeah, so you don't miss anything.
I like that.
WWE is cheap. They'll only pay for it during certain matches. Oh, back to my original question. Does anybody recognize the girl standing ringside with crew?
Be right back. Oh.
Dude, we're out of pizza.
Aw.
Meanie. Hey John, we stream every day on this. We're gonna start streaming every day on this platform. If you want to come back and hang out with us. What? What? You know what? Ow! Stop it! You are so spoiled. You are so spoiled. You are so doggone spoiled. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ruru, cheek. Really? 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 You are so spoiled. Why are you so spoiled? Why are you so spoiled? I love you, Ruru. Yep, my puppy's just that spoiled. Yes. What? What? My puppy's ears. Mommy left you on your own. Mommy left you on your own. Well, Daddy was here. Give me that face. Give me that face. Mwah. Mwah. Woo-woo. Is it time for you to go to bed? It's always time for you to go to bed. Doggy McDoggerton. Ooh.
What? Even Rue gave me the paw. She got a rooted too.
I'm rude too. That's what we call.
Quit licking my back.
She's like, then get on my spot. They fight over the other side of the bed. Both of them know don't sit where I'm sitting because that's my spot. Hey!
I know you got your hair done, that's why I wasn't gonna mess it up. I'm just messing with you.
You finna get in your bed? Your bed.
Your bed, Ruru, get there.
We have to tell her that all the time. She.
Nah, let her do what she wants. She ain't bothering
I
nobody.
know. I was just teasing her.
She ain't wreaking havoc yet.
Yet. That's the key word.
Yet.
So who do you got in this match, baby? The Rascals or Crew?
I've got the Rascals.
I don't know. Crew play kind of dirty, so.
Yeah. If it's a clean win, though, I've got the Rascals.
I agree. I'll concur with that.
Ooh. Dang, this is good.
This match, these four. I'm still mad about Trey Miguel, though.
I feel like people are coming in and not knowing what we're watching, so let me put a little comment here.
I'm sorry.
You know what? People don't know who you are, though, so maybe I should put it on here. Wait, can I even do that?
Yeah. You should be able to.
No, I can't. It's okay. I'll do it from your account.
Huh?
That's okay. I'll do it from your account.
You got it. That was right.
No, I didn't. I said we're no.
Oh, I love that.
And I will pin that.
If you...
There we go. All done. It's that easy. Oh.
I was gonna say, I didn't know if there was a way for you to give me access to do that.
Look. We're in the end of the match. I feel it. We're getting there.
Oh! Here we
Alright,
go. Oh! That's what I love about matches like this, is that fast-paced movement. Ooh!
Ooh, that looks stiff.
Thorn! That was stiffer.
Rest in pieces.
To your teeth.
To your teeths.
Oh!
They fell out just like some feces. Ooh.
And there goes your nose. And the Rascals. Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm with it. Let's go. Although, Zach, I'm not feeling the green finger paint. That's Katana Chance.
I didn't notice the finger paint.
The nails,
Yeah, who has...
Zachary wins.
Oh, okay. That match was good.
It was really good. I was quite impressed.
There was like so many like really good.
See, look at the nails. Oh, you missed it again.
There were so many like really high speed sequences though that like nothing really even stands out all that much because it was just like high speed sequence
movement
after
all
high
the
speed
time.
sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. But like I feel like it could have used a big like high spot or something. Or maybe like an announce table spot or something.
Who is that?
I don't know, but she gives me like
That is Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter has aura.
I love Jamie Hayter.
Who is that? No.
Oh,
I thought
Alex
it was
Windsor.
Alex Windsor.
She was hanging out with Tony Storm for a minute.
Okay.
And then Tony Storm decided to go hang.
What you doing?
Nothing. Tony Storm decided to go hang with Mina Shirakawa.
Well, I mean, maybe that was like Tony Khan's decision.
No. Tony Storm liked Mina better.
Are you just basing this off of what you saw on TV?
Well, even Tony said that because her and Mina had a storyline going with Mariah May. Thanks a lot, Lou.
Excuse you, and that's my pillow.
She's like, yeah, no, it's my pillow.
Don't you come out here taking my damn spot.
Now they're arguing over the spot in the bed.
You ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
He's like, yes, y'all are. Oh, yes, we are, Daddy.
You cannot take my spot.
Say, yes, I can.
will not put up with that shit.
Say, you ain't got a choice.
No, I won't. And yes, I do.
No, you don't.
My spot, my choice. That's what I say.
Bruce said, my spot, my choice. You're not the part, don't you dare. She nailed him.
Don't do that.
Get Daddy. Hey.
What's the main event tonight? Do we have any idea?
I think it is Mark Briscoe and Tommaso Ciampa.
Okay.
Yo, when they
Wait,
signed...
no. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's either Mark Briscoe and Tommaso Ciampa or Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron versus the Sisters of Sin.
I was thinking for a second that like he returned like in WWE, but he did come to AEW.
Who?
Tommaso. I was forgetting that he came back in AEW and not.
Like we
WWE.
watched it Wednesday and you about fell off the bed.
I know.
You want me to go put some chicken in the oven?
Yes, please.
Ugh. Who's like, I heard the word.
Yep, she's gonna be right behind your ass.
No puppies in the kitchen.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yes, you know. Oh my gosh. My feet are asleep. One of them is anyway.
Oh, did I mess up the show? No. Oh, yes. I lost the show. Well, I'm putting it back on, so we'll be back in a moment here. We'll be back up in a moment here. I say search. I saw Beast Games and I read Breast Games. I thought it was about to be the best night of my life.
You wish.
Oh. Oh. It is every night with you, Andy. What? I didn't say it. Hey, Sue.
What are you doing?
I know what I'm doing. The show's right there. I turned it off on accident, so I had to turn it back on.
What?
I turned it off on accident, so I had to turn it back on.
So why didn't you just...
What? Turn it back on?
Yeah.
I did. I was in the
No, I'm
process. What happened?
Right. Let me see.
You were watching on Prime Video, right?
No.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah. We were watching on regular TV.
Not bad. I don't even know what regular TV means.
Yeah, it's okay. We love Daddy.
Oh. If nobody else pops in here, we might turn off the stream.
Okay.
Because
Everybody's gone.
yeah, we've had one viewer for about 5 minutes, and that one viewer must be you.
Yeah, probably. Everybody cut out. Alright, well.
Yeah, like this was a stream meant for the Rumble and like advertised like for the Rumble, so
And now that we've discussed the Rumble,
people don't want to hear about Collision as much. They want to hear about the Rumble. But if you want to hear about the Rumble, just like rewind if you want.
and yeah,
Long story short, we didn't like the show.
we hated the show.
To summarize, yep, that's about it.
And for those of you that came in and hung out, thank you. And we will...
Wait, hold on. Somebody just joined. Let's not leave them hanging.
Okay.
Tony Storm is
Came with Orange Cassidy, which I love. Oh!
and still hitting people with her ass, which we love. Well, I do at least. What? Not in that way.
The lies. The lies.
Oh my god.
Oh!
She couldn't do what she's doing right now in WWE. It's a good thing she's in AEW.
I love Tony in AEW. I love that they have just let her be her.
Look at her. I love that when she does that dramatic like fall and flail on the mat.
Orange is like, how? Tony's like,
Tony is everything.
she really is.
And her and Orange Cassidy are a good pairing. Oh. Oh my gosh. Is Wheeler Yuta gonna attack Tony Storm?
No, Marina Shafir
Oh,
is.
come on. I wanted to see it. Am I bad for that? Well, what's wrong with me? I like Tony Storm, don't get me wrong, but I like when AEW does the edgy stuff that like is taboo.
Yeah.
Oh, those fans right there might have caught it in the, you know what?
Oh! I really want to see Mina Shirakawa just come out and beat Marina Shafir up.
I just want Marina Shafir gone. I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
Like,
But I like her husband.
I don't think she's necessary. Like, in what they just did, like, you probably would have seen, like, Wheeler attack Tony Storm if it weren't for Marina Shafir being a factor.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why, like, she's there, but still, it's not necessary because AEW walks that fine line of what's okay, regardless. They're so violent and taboo sometimes. They are really, like, he he said he's sorry. Why did Orange Cassidy?
He said, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me? I can't hear you. You all that garbage hair.
Oh, okay. We're watching without the volume on, so we can't hear. We can just see the subtitles, and it's kind of hard to tell exactly what's said. Oh, the scissors are being brought out, and Marina Shafir is making a baby with Orange Cassidy. Not really, but I hate that move.
Yeah, she calls it the mother's milk.
The mother's milk. Yeah, she needs to get her milk out of here. She needs to go get milk and never come back.
Okay.
Oh. He's...
Woo! Thank you, Tony.
He was gonna cut Orange Cassidy's hair.
Somebody needs to cut his. He out here looking like a wolf.
He should have just acted like he was gonna, like hit him with the scissors. Like, why would you tease cutting his hair?
Because he finna get a haircut. That's why.
Ugh.
Because he sure enough need one.
You're probably right. He probably is gonna get one.
Because he sure enough need one.
She said, you've scissored the wrong sisters. Wheeler Yuta's selling is great right now. He looks genuinely terrified.
Dude, he's ugly bald.
And he's holding on to his hair. This is great. I didn't think I would like the whole idea of a hair versus hair match, but now I'm into it.
I'm here for it.
Did the fan kick the barricade back? The fan just kicked the barricade back and knocked Wheeler Yuta.
Ass.
Oh, look.
This
is great. This is great.
That was hysterical.
I'm lightheaded. If you're not watching AEW, what are you doing?
Right? Why are we doing?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let's just, yeah.
That was something else. We're gonna have to go back and watch that later.
Yeah, we can watch it again in like an hour.
Okay. Yeah, we can't miss that barricade moment. I think that fan legit just kicked the barricade out.
And then the fan kicked it back and Wheeler fell on his ass.
Yeah. It looks like we just missed a promo botch because somebody says, I don't want to stumble over my words.
Eddie Kingston said it.
Yeah. I like that they used that, like, garage door right there. because it looks pretty brutal, but it's probably like built for this to an extent.
Right.
It looks like almost the same every time, so I'm assuming it's not a real garage door, but I don't know.
That's gonna be dope. We definitely got to stream for that.
Yes. Next week's Collision, next week's Dynamite. Let's do it.
Monday's Raw.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, Mark Briscoe versus Tommaso Ciampa for the TNT Championship next. If you're not watching, now's the time to tune in.
Okay. That means the ladies are the main event. Psycho Killer.
Dang, Tommaso Ciampa's debut was great.
Yep.
He has that intensity in his eyes that I love from him. Like, to the max.